Hey, blessings. Your girl coming back in with another one. Another one. Okay? Look, y'all. I be trying to stick with what I'm going to talk about. But today I am actually going to stick on what I was going to talk about. But I'm going to have to add just a little bit more seasoning on it. A little bit more seasoning, y'all. Your girl was tired. Was super tired, but I had a great day yesterday. I want to thank Julie for helping me out, and we got that show done, girl. More to come. All right, be blessed. So we're gonna talk about, and I'm gonna try to combine it together. If I feel like it's going too long, I'll cut it. We're gonna talk about what it says when the narcs stalk you. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna try to put in signs. I'm gonna try to put in signs on how to identify which narc it is. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it's just some regular random ass narc that just tries to, see if they can get up under your skin because they got no supply. That's that desperate narc. That part. This part. That says a lot, okay? Yep, I just got the quick notes. Okay. Let me start with this. Alright. Oh, no, I did have another one. And I'm sorry guys. And what you don't understand, and also what the narc don't understand. But eventually you'll get it. Okay? Just phrase it a little bit different. That's all I did. Alright. When the narcs stalk you, okay? When they stalk you, I'm going to start with what that means and what it says. What it means and what it says is that you are the ish, okay? You are the ish. You're just this amazing person. And when I say the ish, that doesn't mean like I'm talking about how you look or whatever. What I'm talking about, who you are, that bright light, that bright light, and the God in you, the Holy Spirit in you, and that be ruffling up these narcs as featherless ass narcs, okay? And they be feeling some type of way because they know that they cannot be in the grace with God the way that you are. I said it before, you might not have nothing. You may not have nothing. And I was talking the other day because I wanted to, take, a Uber because I did not feel like driving. I really did not feel like driving, okay? And I just struck up a conversation with him. And I love sometimes that God allowed me to strike up conversations with the right people. All right. So, I asked him a little bit about what he does, and he asked me or whatever. And he was just like, I'm looking at him in the rearview mirror. His eyes are big, like, wow. Okay? Narcs know that you are wow. Like you like that. Boom. Wow. Okay? And sometimes the funniest thing is when you may be all of that and have all of this, but they actually may have it a little bit better, but they don't have your gift. So let's just put it that way. They don't have your gift. Which they really, really want, okay? Which they really, really, really want. So, when they're stalking you, it's like, how dare you get the key to the mint to know how amazing I am and what God is about to bless me with, okay? The demons in Satan that's surrounding them, okay, gives them a little inkling about you and your life. Or they might be, like I said, when they go to stalking, they're trying to put together like where you at, what you got, what you doing, who you with, okay? And just like when you was with them, they're cuckoo. So they'll conjure up whatever it is they're thinking that you're doing, or thinking that you got this or you got that, and they got to go do something. They got to be around. And they don't want you to have anything, even if they are with somebody else. They don't want you to have anything. And they think that when they're stalking you and insulting you, you can identify which one of these clowns it is. Okay? By what they say. Like I said, it can be a random ass troll, but you can dismiss them because that says a lot about them. Like, you don't even know me. You got something to say about me. It's just like, you don't have to watch the video. Like, I don't eat pork, so I'm not going to go to a place that sells only pork and then leave a review saying that, oh, you guys are selling swine and you're ruining people's health and blah, 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 blah. Irrelevant, because whatever it is that they sell or whatever it is that they serve, somebody wants it, somebody likes it, and somebody will pay for it, okay? But what a narc will try to do is they'll try to kick down your self-esteem to make it seem like whatever it is that you're doing, something is wrong with it, something is wrong with you, that, or you don't know this or you don't know that. And we're going to get into that, where I said you don't understand them and they don't understand you. And I'm really trying to tie this together because I actually was just going to talk about, when they don't understand. But you know what? It actually replies to us as well. Okay. So, for example, I'm going to give y'all the clues, the keys to the mint. When it's, how you can identify which narc it is. So let's just say it was a work narc. Okay. And maybe you did something really good, with the company or whatever. And they were jealous of that. So that narc might come in and, trying to harass you or whatever, insult you or whatever, stalk you, and say something like, oh, well, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but like they'll come around, and whether you put a post up, whether it was a video, whether you're a content creator or not, let's just say, they found a way to make a fake profile. And oh, by the way, babe, you gotta make a new one. Try again. Try again. But you say, like, they found a way to make a fake profile and they somehow sneak it up in there. And you might just say something random or whatever. But what they would do, these knocks that's stalking you, they would comment on whatever it is. And it would have nothing to do with whatever it was that you posted or whatever it is that you're saying, and they'll target what they really are jealous about. And each narc or anything that they think would trigger you, let's say that part, or anything that they think that would trigger you just so they can get supply and disrupt your world or upset you. Once you get to the point where God got you out, there's nothing they can say. It's like, stop wasting your damn time. Don't nobody care how you feel. Don't nobody care how you thinking. Get your damn emotions under control. Get it under control. So I know this one narc, like, now like I said, I'm honest. I'm gonna give the props what props are, due. Now, I know this one narc, that I don't know why, because I don't think I'm the best cook in the world, but your girl can cook. And this one narc, before I discovered it was a narc, will always post up their catering pictures and everything because they work in the food industry. And the presentation looks really, really nice. It looks like it tastes really, really good. I don't know if it did or don't, but I felt like, okay, you're doing it a little bit better than me. You're doing more than me when it comes to the cooking. Like, I got my thing, you got your thing. To each his own, who likes whomever cooking. And so, the narc narked out And I just didn't understand. Like, I just hate male narcs that, attack women because you are a man. And so what are you trying to get from that? But they'll try to compete with you and everything, and you're not competing with them. You were, before you found out they was a narc, you was actually liking their pictures and the food they post. So this is how you identify which narc is stalking you, by the insults or whatever it is they're saying, when it doesn't relate to what you post or a video that you post that they watched. So you literally, I'm going to throw it out there just so wild. You literally can be somebody that's a plumber. Talking about your day that you refurbished someone's bathroom or whatever, and you made it better or whatever, and then the narc that hates you don't have nothing to do with plumbing, but they would say something that has nothing to do with plumbing just so they can get a reaction out of you. And they'll be like, just say, I'm talking about, they so damn dumb. They'll be like, oh, well, you don't have the latest, this for the bathroom or that for the bathroom, or, you don't have it where people can be comfortable in the bathroom where, if they just won't sit there, eat dinner on the toilet. Make that make sense? I know. Who gonna eat in the bathroom? But they would say something like that. So if it was a narc that was jealous of something about your career or your talent or your gift, they're always are going to say something about that. You might have the narc that, they know they can't never come back, but that every time it's some type of, let's say, sexual comment, and that narc only said that. The food narc only says something about food. Or the one narc that just don't get it at all, just says everything. They tell them themselves when you're thinking that they are insulting you. Like I said, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what you think. I don't give a damn how you feel. And every time they're commenting or saying something to you, it never ever makes sense, and it never ever relates to what the hell it was that you were talking about. It just never does. It never relates to anything. So why would you sit there and baffle your mind going back and forth with a narc or a troll? Doesn't really matter. Whether they thought they knew you, or it could have been a narc that knew you, but they didn't really actually know you because they only wanted to know you for whomever they thought you were and conjured up in a cuckoo ass brain. So either way it goes, they never really knew you. But I used to be like, I don't even know you. I never said nothing bad, and all you doing is just coming back with, hate. And then try to make like humor. They always try to make it like it's humor, but you can actually read through the humor or that they're thinking they're having, or the statement or the comment or whatever they even may say to you. You can always read through it. Like, that has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it at all. So why would you sit there and waste your time, trying to respond to something that they said that has no importance at all? You don't care. It didn't make any sense. Don't try to make any sense about it. But they always try to stalk you and insult you and think that you don't know who they are. First of all, it's a new profile. They just made it because you block every narcissist. Block. You block them all, and then they continue to make a new profile, and they continue to do the same thing. Where it's like, okay, if you want to play this game, it only take me 2 seconds to block you. Let's see how long it's going to take you to make a new profile and think that someone's going to fall for it. To me, the biggest narc coward is men that go after women. That go jealous of women because you weak. You weak and you're intimidated by a woman. You're intimidated by the person that you're stalking and insulting and whatever. You are weak as hell, y'all. They weak as hell. They think anything that they say matters. Nothing matters. Nothing even matters. You pass that. Like I said, with the cook narc that was stalking me and whatever, and I just don't understand. I didn't even know him. He didn't even know me. I never met him, but he just had something with me. And sometimes the guys, I'm just going to say it, sometimes it's because they are so attracted to you and they want you so bad, but they know they're not qualified, or they're thinking that you're never going to give them any chance, even if they didn't even try. You know, but they figure like, well, I already know, so let me just narc on you. You know, and I was like, you actually doing it bigger than me, bro. You actually doing it bigger than me, and you want to come over here and insult what I do? Or the most evil narc? You just so weak as hell. All you talk about is things that ain't nobody even thinking about. Only you thinking about it. Because narcs, they spread their body all around. So then you know which narc that is when they're just talking about something sexual. Or the narc that's just attacking you or your finances or whatever. Half the time, they don't even know what you got. They're just prejudging, hoping that they can get an argument out of you, because that says that they're not happy with what they got, because they either got a supply that's not providing, or they don't have a supply at all. This is why they come back. They're back. All right. What we got? True. All right. Let me say, Dawn Netta. I like the way you spelled your name. All right. So what did you say, my love? They are a waste of space, time. I'm sorry. I think I just lost connection. No. F for everything, but the age is off the chain. That's what you're saying. The age is off. I'm sorry. Ego is off the chain. You know, so that's what their issue is. Their ego is off the chain. I watched a video earlier today that I was like, damn, did this woman watch my video? Because she went in on the old narc. And how older narcs feel like everybody just got to deal with their ish. But all narcs seem to think that everybody got to deal with their ish. Why don't you just go? Why don't you just go? It's like the part that on the topic, the part that I was saying, like, they don't understand and you don't understand. So the part that you don't understand, when you don't know what you're dealing with a narcissist, and you don't know that you're dealing with an evil person that has nothing good for you in mind. They come after you because you are something. You are something or doing something that they wish it was about them. So because what you do that they admire, how you look that they admire, how much money you got that they admire, what you driving that they admire, they're going to come into your life just to destroy that, to interrupt your life, because they can't have it. And it blows my mind, y'all. It's like, you'll be someone like, you don't even have nothing, but everybody likes you. You're very kind. You could be very talented, but everybody likes you. And it can be something as simple as that. It can be something as simple as that. So when you don't understand what you're dealing with when you're with an narc, okay, you're just going through things and you're trying to figure out, scratch your head and be like, what the hell is this? Why they're acting this way? Why are they doing these things? Why do they act like they hate me? Why they're angry all the time? I used to hate looking at that damn narc, always mad about something. And then they do this thing where they're gaslighting, where they have to make whatever they're mad about your fault. And you'll just be sitting up there like, they could have got fired. They could have got fired for running off with the narcissistic ass stool mouth, poop mouth, and they get fired. So they'll come home and tell you about it, but somehow it will be your fault. And you just be like, I wasn't even there. I didn't do anything. I didn't even know what just happened. You know, they would try to make it be your fault. So identifying which narc that is that's stalking you is remembering what they were when you were around them. The things they said when they were trying to, trigger you or, abuse you or get you to react to their abuse so they can say it was you. It just depends on what they're saying, because they're never going to address exactly what it was that you were saying or post. They're not. They're never going to address that. And it's just like, damn, why don't you get the picture? So what they don't understand is, why don't you get the picture? If you don't want to have nothing to do with them, if you don't have nothing in common with them, if you don't even like them, but they just seem to not go away, when does it register? When does it register in their psychotic mind, like, oh, this person is not getting back to me. This person did tell me, no, we're not going to be this. No, that's not going to work. No, this is not going to happen. But they continue. They continue. Now, this particular narc may not be someone that's going out there insulting you or whatever. They're just still trying to get your attention and get you back in their life, which you was never there. That part. Which you were never there. The moment you say hello to some of these demonic ass creatures, boom, they think you are a part of their life. You don't have time to sit there to try to explain to them, to get them to register and understand A, B, C, and D. They do understand, but they just don't care. It's like, some of them, I guess, it's like talking to a 2-year-old. Telling a 2-year-old something that a 2-year-old cannot comprehend. So why would you expect a 2-year-old to be able to understand something that their mind has not been developed enough to even understand it? They actually probably have not even developed speech. And some even maybe no potty training, maybe no walking. But you are expecting them to understand. You expect them to know how to potty train. You expect them to walk, because that's what you're expecting. But you're not understanding that this is a 2-year-old. They're not there yet. They can't get there yet. They don't understand. And some of these narcs do understand. They just try to play cray like they don't understand. I can't stand these language barrier narcs. They be like, no comprende, senor, no comprende, mommy. And I'm not just particularly speaking and, trying to insult anybody with a Spanish culture. I'm just saying, like, they really act like they don't understand, and they'll use that to their advantage so that you can be like, oh, okay, well, maybe they didn't understand. But when you're trying to get them to understand, like, move around, Joe, it's never going to happen. Move around, Joe. I'm never coming back. Move around, Joe. It wasn't even me. And what I mean about that, when the new supply be stalking you, going all in on you, you be like, it wasn't me. He did her in the shower, but it wasn't me. You even caught it on camera, it wasn't me. And they be knowing it. But for some particular reason, the narc can make them so super jealous of you. So they figure, like, I'm just going to say it's you. I'm going to blame you or whatever. I'm going to target you and I'm going to insult you. Because they don't want to face the reality that they narc is out there. But it wasn't me. These narcs right now at that season where they feel like, whether you live in a cold state or a hot state, it doesn't even really matter. But they just figure like that you're going to be the one to take them in and fix everything that they're going through, that they caused, and it's your responsibility to fix it and make them happy. Okay? You'll never have to go back and explain to these narcissists why you are where you at with them. why we not here, why I don't want to be there. And I don't have to tell you where you messed up. I don't. Most evil narc, you can tell when these narcs do not have a good supply, because the most evil narc, trust me, when you was just that person that was the best they ever had, they're never going to go nowhere. And the most evil narc is just sitting there plotting to try to figure out what's going on in your life and how they can destroy it. They never expected you to be strong enough to get out of it or figure it out. And they never thought not only that, even though they tore you down to the bottom of the bottom, they never expect you to get back to who you were, but also greater, also better. You're never going to be the same. You're never going to be the same once you encounter these creatures. They just wanted to ruin your life and make sure you had nothing. No home, no money, no car. So that when it got to the point where it was so bad, they figured like, then you got to come back to me. So I'm going to end this, but I think I'm going to come back in because I really want to like stress the topic of, what the hell I wrote that at? When they come back. It's just when they come back. Christmas is coming. A lot of them are going to be going through the Scrooge epidemic. Where the Lord is going to send all type of whatever to tell them about their past, future, and the end. Okay? The end. That's probably why that's one of my favorite movies, because, you know, they gonna get the visit of the ghosts from the present, the future, and the ghosts of the end. They gonna get it. They'll be back. They always come back. And they think that they can always disguise who they are with fake profiles or whatever. They put a mask on the profile. They still want to, they know that they can't go back and put the mask on and personally deal with you. But they always mask up. They just be like, you know, I wish, you know, trying to glue it back together, wishing they actually got back to where you guys were. So they just put on a new mask, which is a new profile, fake ass profile. And you just be like, why don't you understand? Move around. Go find somebody else. It will never be what you want. We can never be what you want. It was never anything real about when you was with them and what you thought you wanted. But you was never going to be happy with them at all. Never. God don't do that. God is not going to put you with somebody or put you in a place where it's not about him. Look, if it's not about him, it ain't even about you. It ain't even about the narc. But if you decide to put anything or anybody before the Most High, you're just going to have to deal with it. You're just going to have to deal with it. Because God is second to nothing. He's second to nothing. So you're not going to sit there and just let these people, because they're pretending that they don't understand. But eventually you do. Real quick, and I got to go. Like tonight at work, they would take any opportunity they can when they know they ruined it. So the word old narc, even though they, you know, hadn't been bothering me since the big dogs had to say something to him, but one of the people that he dragged into it, you know, that he dragged into this whole little fake ass fantasy world, that he really don't like this person. This person, I'm trying, I ain't gonna say that, but this person actually came to them and say, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I hope we cool. It's done. And then that person was like, yeah, I hope so. So this person actually like slightly propped up the door for this narc to think that because they said that opened the door to them getting back and close to me. That was y'all agreement. If he said, I hope it's no hard feeling, you said, okay, that was y'all agreement. That has nothing to do with me. And it's not an open invitation to try to even get at me. I gotta go because I really, really, really gotta just do a quick cap. Okay? Thank you for being in here. I hope that this resonated with you, Ladybug. I hope that this resonated with you, or if I have just only one person, it's fine. Because like I said, sometimes when I'm just driving, I got a lot of thought to myself. But at least it's not narcissistic thoughts where I got to distract myself from shame. Ha! They sit there being shamed, and then they'll keep doing shameful things, thinking that it's going to cure their shame. Make that make sense. All right, so with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one.